Assalamu alaikum, grade 3. How are you? I hope you're happy and safe. Our lesson today is Evaluate Expressions. In the last lesson, you have learned how to write expressions. In this lesson, you are going to learn how to evaluate expressions. Today, we have a new vocabulary. It's variable. What's the meaning of variable? You know, when a symbol such as this one and this one, or a letter such as X or Y, C, B, A, or any letter is used to stand for an unknown. It's also called a variable. So, instead of these two symbols in this lesson, we will use letters, and they are called variables. Let's see how can we do that. Let's start with example number 1. Santiago unpacked 5 more boxes of light bulbs than boxes of flashlights. Write an expression using the variable x for the unknown. Since Santiago unpacked 5 more boxes of light bulbs than boxes of flashlights, so the expression is 5. Since we have more here, so we will use plus. So 5 plus the unknown, which is x. We can use y, c, b, or anything, or any letter. But according to the example, it asks to write an expression using the variable x for the unknown. So this is the expression 5 plus x. Since we don't know what's the value of x, so we cannot evaluate the expression. That means we cannot replace x with its value to find the value of the expression. Let's see example number 2. The hardware store has 6 fewer step ladders than extension ladders. There are y extension ladders. Write an expression using the variable y. Then evaluate the expression if y equals 10. Let's see how can we write the expression. The hardware store has 6 fewer step ladders than extension ladders. So we will use y as a variable, minus, since we have fewer, so it's minus. So y minus 6, this is the expression. Since the example tells the value of y, so y equals 10. So we will replace y with its value. It's 10. So replace y with 10 to evaluate the expression. Now 10 minus 6 equals 4. So there are 4 step ladders. When we know the value of the variable, so we can replace it in the expression and evaluate the expression. Now let's solve example number 3 to understand more. Owen looked at a set of 4 pliers. His dad looked at a set that had 6 times as many pliers plus 3 more. If S equals 2, how many pliers were in the set Owen's dad looked at? Let's try to write the expression. Owen looked at a set of 4 pliers. So good. His dad looked at a set that had S times as many pliers. So S times 4 now. But we didn't finish yet. Plus 3 more. So S times 4 plus 3. In this expression, we use 2 different operations. So good. Since we don't have parentheses, we need to multiply first. Always, when we have 2 different operations like multiply and plus, we have to start with multiplying. So, S times 4 plus 3. Let's replace S with its value. S equals 2. So, we will write 2 times 4 now, plus 3. we will start with multiplying. We cannot add before multiplying. So 2 times 4 equals 8. Now 8 plus 3 equals 11. So 3 plus s times x equals 11. So there were 11 pliers in the set. Observe grade 3 that we can use the expression different ways. S times 4 plus 3 or 3 plus s times 4. It does not matter if we write plus 3 to the right or to the left, but the important point is to multiply 6 by 4. So s times 4 plus 3 is the same as 3 plus s times 4. Now let's solve question number 1. Evaluate each expression if a equals 2 and b equals 5. In this expression, we have a, 3 plus a. Let's replace a with its value. 3 plus a equals 2, so 3 plus 2 equals 5. So easy, right? Try to solve these two equations by yourself, grade 3. Let's solve equation number 4. 12 divided by a plus 4. When we have division or multiplication, we have to start with them. We cannot add before multiply or divide. So we need to start with division. 12 divided by a equals 2. From the question we know a equals 2. So 12 divided by 2 equals 6. 4 is the same. Now 6 plus 4 equals 10. Great job, grade 3. Let's solve equation number 5. We have parentheses here. 8 times z between the parentheses minus y. We have two variables. Let's replace them. Now 8 times z equals 7 minus 20. Now we have to multiply first because these two factors between the parentheses. So 8 times 7 equals what, grade 3? 56. Excellent, grade 3. It's 56. Now 56 minus 20 equals 6 minus 0 equals 6 and 5 minus 2 equals 3. So the value of this expression is 36. Let's solve equation number 9. Z minus 5 plus 7. Z equals 7. So we write 7 instead of z. 7 minus 5 plus 7. Again, we don't have parentheses here. When we don't have parentheses and we have plus plus or plus minus and we don't have multiply or divide, we have to add or subtract in order from left to right. So 7 minus 5 equals 2 plus 7. Now 2 plus 7 equals 9. So the value of this expression equals 9. Please note that grade 3, if you start from right to the left, you will get another value, a wrong value. Like 7 plus 5 equals 12. Now 7 minus 12, even we cannot evaluate this expression. So always if we have more than one operation of addition and subtraction, we have to start from left to right. The same for question number 10. In question number 10, we have division and multiplication operations. We don't have plus or minus. So we have to start from left to right. So 28 divided by z. Now we will replace z with 7. So 28 divided by 7 times 6. 28 divided by 7 equals 4. Excellent, grade 3. Now 4 times 6 equals 24. Great job, grade 3. Now please, grade 3, try to solve these questions by yourself, and then when you finish, you can check your answers here. Let's solve the question number 16. Circle yes or no to tell whether the expression is evaluated correctly if n equals 12. n divided by 4 times 6. Observe that we have two different operations. But we don't have plus or minus. We have division and multiplication. So we need to evaluate from left to right. So n divided by 4 must be done first. So n equals 12. Now 12 divided by 4 equals 3. And now we can multiply. 3 times 6 equals 18. So this expression is evaluated correctly. So yes. Let's see question number 17. 12 plus n divided by 4. Here we have addition and division, two different operations. Again, as we said, if we have multiplication or division operation, we have to start with them first. We cannot evaluate now from left to right. We have to start with this operation, with division. Let's see, n equals 12. So 12 is the same plus 12. It's replaced with its value divided by 4. Now we need to start with this operation. 12 divided by 4. But look what did they do. 12 plus 12. This is wrong. We cannot do that. So this expression is evaluated incorrectly. So no. Let's try to evaluate it correctly. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Now we can add 12 plus 3. Now it's 12 plus 3 equals 15. So the value of this expression is 15, not 6. There is a big difference, right, between 6 and 15. So please, grade 3, be careful. When you have more than one operation, know which operation you have to start with. Question number 18. Did you circle no for either exercise 16 or 17? Explain. Think about this question and try to solve it by yourself, grade 3. When you finish, you can check your answers here. Yes, the expression in exercise 17 was evaluated left to right instead of doing division first. Now it's your turn, grade 3, so please try to solve these questions by yourself, and then when you finish, you can check your answers here. And here you can check your answers. This is page number 537, and this is page number 538. It's the end of grade 3. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.